What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. It's that time of the month once again where we get the VJUMP scans. Now, typically, VJUMP scans aren't that exciting. Maybe you'll get one every couple of months that just reveals a bunch of cool stuff, like what we have in this month's VJUMP, which is absolutely crazy. So, there is so much stuff to go through here, so let's go ahead and just jump into it. First of all, though, I want to give a massive shout out to Technical Suwako, who provided this scan for us. I'm trying to not show it straight away because we're going to build some tension here. This is awesome, this VJUMP scan that we have this month. Lots of really cool stuff to go through, as I said. But before that, Thousand Storm, if you guys play that, Revolutionary Army batch are coming to Thousand Storm, which is exciting. And on Bounty Rush, it looks like Katakuri and Big Mom are both coming. So I'm excited about that. I do have a Bounty Rush account, but I rarely ever play. I mainly just log in every single day on it. So when Katakuri comes out, I guess I'll be doing some pulls for that because Katakuri's my boy. He is my boy. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about One Piece Treasure Cruise. So on stream today, many people were asking, when should we get Wano Kuni characters in One Piece Treasure Cruise? I would have thought that the first legend to come out from Wano Kuni was going to be Hawkins, because Hawkins goes in. He goes in at the start of Wano Kuni against Zora and Luffy. Lo and behold, it's not going to be Hawkins. Well, I would assume Hawkins, he would get a legend within the next couple of months or so. But here we go. Let's go through this VJUMP scan for Treasure Cruise. The first one here, you can see, this is Zora, literally at the start of Wano, where he had to commit seppuku with the blade there. And this character is a free-to-play character. He will be available on a raid sort of event. If you guys remember, or if you guys play the Japanese version, you guys might remember the Strength Leo. That Leo came out in a little bit of like a battle rush type of event where you could farm the free-to-play character, and inside the event itself there were free-to-play limit break crystals to limit break the character as well. This seems to be the same type of event as Leo, though we don't have full confirmation about what he does or anything. This is pretty cool, so I assume that he's going to be a pretty decent character, as that Leo that came out was actually really useful for one of the Colosseums, so he might be a useful character for the next treasure map, or for another Colosseum, or another raid boss coming out soon. So really, really good stuff about that. There is a date right below him, the 25th of September until the 31st of October, so he is going to be here for a very, very long time. You should definitely farm him up if you have the opportunity to do so. So that's really cool that we are getting a brand new Zoro, of course, in One Piece Treasure Cruise. Now, moving on to the side here, this is where we get to the exciting stuff. This is a brand new Sugo Fest batch that's going to be arriving very, very soon, like legitimately in the next couple of days. This is wild that we got this VJUMP scan to get a little bit of a tease about this. If we got the data download with all this information, it would have been way, way crazier, but I like that we are getting stuff actually in the VJUMP this month. So we can see Holtzman is getting a rare recruit character in this brand new batch, which is really cool. He's not really an exciting character overall, but I mean, you got to give rare recruits to all of these characters in Kaido's crew, of course. And the character below is Speed. Now, the interesting thing here, Speed is shown in the brand new opening for Wano, but she hasn't even been shown inside the anime episodes yet. So this is definitely, like, ahead of its time, really. Like, this character really shouldn't be in the game yet. It's kind of cool, though. The artwork looks great. You've got Otama, and you have Luffy riding on top of Speed as well. Really, really cool. But what I do like to see, it says, and more. So there are guaranteed to be new rare recruit characters coming with this batch, so I really like the sound of that. As for what rare recruits they could be, potentially a rare recruit Jack would be really cool. Maybe like Batman. You guys remember Batman in the episode, and Gazelle Man? That would be hilarious if that was the case. If we got a rare recruit Okiku as well, that would be cool. Like, there's so many different opportunities, and Wano is such a big arc in the manga right now that legit, there are so many characters that could be potential legends, and they could do so many variations of characters. Like, I'm excited to get into Wano Kuni. But of course, the main draw to this VJUMP scan is the brand new Sugo Fest exclusive character that has been revealed. I present to you, Legend Sugo Fest exclusive Kaido, King of the Beasts. His artwork looks great. His artwork looks so good. I'm actually really surprised that, number one, he's going to be in his dragon form in his artwork, so I think a lot of people would agree with me here, where I would like for him to be in his regular form and then potentially a captain action, or when you activate his special ability, he transforms into the dragon. If he's just his dragon form in his 6-star form, I mean, I'm sure people will be okay with that. I just like the fact that, you know, if you have the ability to transform between the forms, that would be really, really cool. You know, it's kind of unfortunate because we have characters such as like Legend Jack and Legend Cracker who could have had that potential to do stuff like that pertaining to their Devil Fruit, and they didn't do it. So I hope here they do that. We'll have to wait and see, of course. There actually is a date here for the Sugo Fest, 25th of September. So yeah, legit, like, this is coming so soon. Like, in 5 days as of me recording this video, nearly 4 days as of me recording this video. So we are getting a data download within the next couple of days, and that's going to be exciting times. I always love it when we know there's a batch coming that's really exciting, and we're just waiting for that data download, because once that data download hits, boy, it's gonna be insane. I would assume at this point as well that this character is likely going to be one of the best legends in the game. I don't really want to say that like preemptively too much because we could get let down, but it's Kaido. Come on, he better be one of the best legends in the game, and if he isn't, I'm sure many people will be disappointed. Also, to go on from this as well, like, it makes sense that we are getting a new legend now, because Sai Stampede Luffy came out like nearly a month ago now. So, you know, Japan were needing of a new character, but it's just so crazy to think that this character's coming out. Now, there is no confirmation on the structure of this Sugo Fest, but it's Legend Kaido. I would assume it's going to be a double legend rate Sugo Fest, or maybe even potentially higher, maybe a 2.5 or a 3 times legend rate. And that's kind of crazy, right? Because they had Douglas Bullet, they had Stampede Luffy, and now they're having Kaido, like, all back to back to back release legends on double legend rate Sugos. That's getting kind of crazy, man. They are not stopping with these double legend rate Sugo Fests. And also, to go on from that as well, this means that this is a pretty high chance that we're looking at Global's brand new 5th anniversary Sugo Fest legend. I think that's a very, very high chance that this is the case. And if that is the case, then that makes me even more excited, because we still have so many legends to go before we reach the anniversary. It just doesn't stop. It just does not stop. Also, going over to the Reddit over here as well, the Reddit says, obviously, the new characters, Legend Kaido, Rare Recruit Holden, Rare Recruit Speed, Battle Zora, and more is teased. And also, shout out to Koala-san here for translating as well. He says, it also mentions that Straw Hats with Wano outfits will appear soon. Always good to see more Straw Hats here as well. I kind of hope that they're not like Sugo Fest characters. Maybe if it's a Fortnite or something with all the characters on it, I'd be okay with that. But, you know, dumping more Rare Recruit Straw Hats into the pool, I'm sure many people don't like that. I mean, if they do that, I hope that they're at least really good characters. The Stampede Straw Hats were actually pretty powerful, so I was kind of alright with that. But, you know, we just had the Stampede stuff. You know, as I said, just had all the Stampede Straw Hats. If they're going to dump Wano Straw Hats as well, I think that's kind of crazy. I don't know if they're going to do that specifically, but it's really exciting times, man. I'm so excited to see what Legend Kaido is going to do, because there are many avenues they could go through. This also could potentially mean that, you know, the new update for One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan could be coming soon. There was a new update that came out that that's been teased that hint towards the fact that there's going to be a limit break system upgrade, where I'll actually pull up the tweet, because I know a lot of people were asking me to do a video on it. So this is the tweet here relating to the brand new update, which says that there's going to be an introduction of further expansion of Limit Break, a function that unlocks the character's abilities can go further enhanced. So here is the image that they've linked with this. You can see a bunch of characters that are going to be receiving this potential effect. You've got Snake Man, 6+ Zoro, Sanji, Usopp, Ace, Dofi, Whitebeard, Bato Cavendish is a very interesting one, Blackbeard, and Marco. So there are characters here that are still really good to this day, but there are definitely characters here that need some sort of buff. So you can see here on the Limit Break tree, there is a new node with a padlock on it, and it looks like you use this key to unlock further nodes on the Limit Break tree. This opens up a lot of potential things that could happen here. Number one, this could be improved captain abilities for characters, and I think that would be an amazing call. There are many legends in the game that kind of deserve a better captain ability. I mean, even here, right? Legend Zora is not really that great anymore. Sanji's still good in my opinion. Usopp's not very good. Ace is not very good. Doffy's still fine. Whitebeard's not very good. Blackbeard needs an improvement. Marco needs an improvement. There are still characters here that are still really good, like Snake Man, Doffy, Bato, Cavendish, Sanji. Those 4 particularly are really good still. The rest of them definitely need an upgrade, and I'm pretty sure this says that there are going to be, you know, more characters involved with this, so I would assume rare recruit characters are probably going to get this as well. But this is really cool, right? I mean, this means that, you know, they might potentially get upgraded captain abilities, but this could also mean that, you know, they're going to get better stats, which means that they're going to be hitting more harder, which means that, you know, you'd probably want to run these characters on your teams if they have better stats. They're going to be hitting a lot harder. Maybe they get new crewmate abilities. Maybe, I don't know. There's lots of things that could happen with this, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to be doing with that. There's also a new support function for the Kizuna raid stuff. I'm not really 100% sure what that's all about. And also the fact that you can challenge something with 0 stamina until you clear it for the first time. That's a nice ability as well. That should have been honestly there for a long time. You know, when new stuff comes out, it's better to go ahead and, you know just run a test team to see how the actual raid goes. And then once you figure out what the raid does, then you can figure out a team for it without having to waste stamina. So I'm a big fan of that. That's going to help out new players a lot as well. So either way, Legend Kaido is coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about what you think he's going to do down below in the comment section. It's going to be interesting to see what you guys think about this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.